All right. Let's pull the black one up because it's going to be pouring out of the black one because we're going positive pressure. Or it's going to be, yeah, pouring. Did I say pulling? Because I meant pouring. Can I get the light hitting that? Yeah. Can't say she's not cold. Can't say she's not concerning me. Can't say I'm going to not have the PC on. She's taking a good old time to prime. Actually, I probably should have the PC off just so we can hear it do its thing. Like I said, I got you down there, right? Yep, good. Good, good. Yep, I see it. It just caught prime with the pump, so now it's going to start pushing. There's a little bit of water in there. It's going to get purged out. It's funny hearing it bubble through the system. Alright, we're going to power it up because it's going to... It's... The pump is primed and it's just got to push through everything now. Although I will admit, it is struggling. Look at that. It's even struggling on forwards prime. So, my theory I have here, which is why we got this chart, one of the reasons why we got this chart, is that making the oil cooler will not provide a performance benefit because the viscosity will make it too hard to pump through those fins. So the flow rate will be so slow that you're probably going to break even at best. Because what I think is this, the water's going to struggle to get through it, and as it heats up, then it'll go through and pull the heat away. So you can't... I don't think you can make an advantage by cooling the oil. Not with these little thermal heat exchangers. Yeah, look at that. It's not even coming out. Look, you can see this is red here. This is red because you can kind of see through the line. So that means it went through here. It went through all this, no problem. And then it hit the CPU and got stuck. I should have checked my systems on thing, but I got a feeling that one CPU is going to be much hotter than the other. Oh, I just heard a noise. It booting's probably going to make it squeeze some oil out. Why do I see air in the line? Is that pump catching air? I see air in the line. Look at that, 176. Huge temperature gap. The exact thing I said it was happening is happening. I don't even know if... Okay, look, the temperature is dropping. The temperature is actually dropping on that CPU because the oil is heating up and starting to flow. Yep. That's exactly what's happening. I won't measure it till the oil actually starts flowing a little better. Well, that is interesting. Look at that. We're at 100 over there, and we're at 85 over there. Okay. The temperatures are getting closer, that's for sure. Alright. Our line actually did pop up a little, so that was why we were catching air bubbles. I think we're about to be into the full swing of it now, though. I gotta let this run for like another minute, annoyingly. It sucks because we're losing our oil temperature. We're losing our cold oil. Okay, I just stopped the video a little bit ago. That's a steady stream. We can take our measurements now. So we've got, we'll go for the lowest number. So let's see, 83 is the lowest one I'm seeing there. Oh, 81. 80. Alright, 80's the lowest I'm seeing there. Alright, so I wrote down my temperatures, right? Overall, they're dropping. We're now hitting 79 consistently, and I already wrote down 80 because 80 was the freak low spike. And that one's actually gone up. So as the oil warms, we're actually running cooler because of the viscosity drop. How about that? Kind of predictable, but makes this a little harder to test, actually. The video gives you a little bit extra information now. So now I'm going to run this 5 minutes of CPU burning. Now I got a feeling due to the poor thermal conductivity of the oil itself, that the oil will probably still be a bit on the chilly side by the time we're done with the test. And the test numbers will be written down with the benchmark still running, but I don't write them down to the 5 minute mark because I want to give it a chance to heat the material up. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put a number up here that's before the 5 minute load, just so we have a better, because that's, yeah, so, we're at 123 and 107, 123, 107, 123, 107, that's what I'm choosing. Alright, we crossed that 5 minute line, let's see, got 129. Can we get a number lower than 129? No, I say 129 is that lowest number. Let's see, we got 121. Looking like 129 and 121. Alright. Alright, we've done that bit of testing, so... The water, okay. I think I've actually put this thing to room temperature. Let's feel the oil. Yep, actually, no, that's still cold there. That's still cold there. It's warmer, but I'd say it's refrigerator temperature. Alright, we're making sure that the oil is hot this time. Better not fucking fuck over, you fuck. My microwave was making lightning. There's like some kind of metal thing in the container, I think. We'll put this in for a few seconds just to take a look at that again. Maybe it burned away. Oh yeah, and I have my microwave on limited duty cycle. I had it sitting just right. I took the container out, put it back in, and... Are you kidding me? I'm not really worried about it killing the microwave, but I am worried about it catching hot oil on fire. Yep, I moved it to the exact center, and it seems to be dodging the microwaves. See, microwaves are very big, and that's a very small target, so it has to be in there just right to cause a problem. Actually, I think I just saw a hint of sparkle there, though. Well, I think I may need to find another container. We're starting to burn the top of my microwave, and I do use this thing like once a month to heat something. Okay, actually, there's a whole ass tag here. Maybe if I scrape away this tag, I can still microwave my container. Like, I'm still going to stick it in the pot of boiling water, but with the conductivity being low, this whole container will be liquid before... Yeah, I think I can still get away with microwaving this. I just got to make sure I peel off all this metal. Oh, it goes down, too. Okay. Yep, there we go. That's what's catching my microwaves. Got to make sure I peel off all this metal. Oh, it goes... It just fucking exploded. Now these dishes are going to be a lot harder to do. Oh, god damn it, my fucking cutting board! Well, you know what? Good thing this oil acts as a goddamn detergent. Looks like I know what I'm doing after this fucking... Oh, fuck! Ugh, dickheads. Ugh. bitch! Fucking shit! Because I lost oil in the microwave explosion, there's no longer enough oil to stop this thing from floating. I mean, oil already floats, but now it's... Well, that caught instant prime. That flowed so easily. That just sucked it right up. Fucking hell. It just went and blew up. It was actually an actual pop. Ugh. I was not expecting that. I've never microwaved oil. Yeah, this thing's going to be out of commission for a couple days. I'm taking the whole thing down and washing it in my bathtub. I may be taking it apart. I don't know. This just became a thing. And I want to get it off the wood because this Marvel Mistry Oil will dissolve the paint. If it wouldn't dissolve the paint, I would be shocked. Boy, that'd be an interesting one to explain to Nathan. He comes home like, yeah, so I may have accidentally fucked up the whole kitchen. Trying to. So yeah, this is flowing pretty easily. I've had to do shit to keep everything staying in place. My TPU is going to need cleaning, probably in the Jake's dishwasher, but I need to get these numbers done before the shit cools off. Yeah, every time I boot up, actually, my system doesn't know what's going on with the monitors because they have the data pins 3 and 4 cut, and I have to hit detect for it to even realize that there's something fucking connected there. Then it goes back to my profile. We're starting this because this is a value I don't think I'm writing down, but we're at 146 and 155. I'm gonna go wash my hands. I'm getting a phone call. Alright, got my bearing in here, got my seal in here, yeah, just get a grease and bearing and slide on and blah blah blah. And then we can go back to our stuff. I'm letting the PC run and everything go so that stuff can go back to room temperature, so I can get the room temperature Marvel blah blah blah, make sure the room is 72 degrees. If it heats up, I can just run my fan through the window and cool the house off real quick. So we're gonna make sure everything's just super consistent. These race bearings came with the outer, is this the race? The outer doohickey? But this is actually a part of my rotor, and I double checked. This is a part of my rotor, so I don't have to worry about that. And then I can put this in. And fucking God, I need 2 hands. You know, it would really have helped if I installed my wheel studs, wouldn't it? I don't even know why I pulled these. Oh, because I thought I had to separate the rotor and spindle to pull the bearing out or something. And I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't look up a video. I just tore into it. This is how I do this stuff. I figure it out as I go. And the mouse make a nest inside here. Alright. Now I gotta pound these stubs in. I'm going to need a socket extender and a small sledgehammer. On a sad note, there is actually a bill to try and legalize marijuana in the state of Pennsylvania going through. I hope like hell it fails, but both presidential candidates said they would do that anyways. And if they do that in the federal level, then a state law trying to circumvent federal law is actually insignificant. At that point, the whole country's done for. The world no longer has a place for me in it, or at least it will not soon, it appears. I hope. I pray I'm wrong, but yeah, I think this is the end of our Western civilization, and I spent a lot of effort to get away from that ghetto trash bullshit, and I'm not running this time. There's soon not going to be anywhere to run anyways. Alright, all those pounded in. But yeah, this is exactly what the deep state globalists want. They want everyone high, dumb, conflicting with each other, not paying attention to them. And they want everything to be a Section 8 ghetto, depend on the government, everybody fucking poor and dying. And, you know, some of you guys might be sheltered from this and may not think marijuana's that bad, but in Cincinnati, there's basically no enforcement on it, and there's a pretty clear distinction. All the bad people use it, and there's a few decent people in Cincinnati, and guess what? They don't do nothing more than drink. All the decent people don't do nothing more than drink. It's a pretty noticeable trend. Plus, there's the whole statistic of the fact that all the places that did legalize marijuana had huge opioid overdose deaths, which goes to prove true what they told you in high school about the whole fucking gateway drug thing. So even if you don't consider marijuana that bad, it is just as bad as the other drugs. High is high. It leads to it anyways. It leads to the harder drugs anyways. So... yeah. Don't mean to drop a bomb on you in the middle of a video like this, but shit's fucked. Now I have to look up an explosion diagram. I think this one goes on first, and then this goes in to lock it into position. And I think it's something like 75 foot-pounds of torque, then back off 1/4 turn. Oh, come on! Ow! Come on! Eva, get off me! Alright, my suspicions were correct. The pin one goes to the... but where is torque applied? Yeah, now I gotta find the torque specs. I know the assembly now. This ought to be exactly what we need. So we get a 93 manual locking hub, F150. That's Dana 44, which is what I have. Independent front suspension, that's what I have. Raise the vehicle, install the safety stands, remove the hub assembly using a torque wrench and spanner, lock nut, blah blah blah. Apply inward pressure to unlock the adjusting lock nut splines. Turn the nut clockwise, tighten to 70 foot-pounds while rotating the wheel back and forth to seat the bearing. Apply inward pressure on the spanner lock nut to disengage the adjusting locking splines. Back off the adjusting nut approximately 90 degrees. Retighten the adjusting nut to 15 to 25 foot-pounds. Alright, so what this actually means, you put on the first nut, 70 foot-pounds, back off 1/4 turn, you put your locking bit in, then you put on the other nut and you set it to 20 foot-pounds. Pretty simple. And that whole crap about rotating the wheel back and forth is to make sure nothing binds, and obviously when you're done, you give the wheel a spin and make sure it spins like a fucking wheel and that you didn't fuck something up and there's no binding. Alright, so we have a bit of an interesting information here. The room temp material. Oh, actually, I have it cooler in here than it's supposed to be now. Now it's 71. Oops, I ran the fan too hard. Anyways, focus, you motherfucker. 85. Over here, 84. Look at the temperature versus chilled. I guess because I guess it hits this CPU, got warmed up, then hit this CPU. Here the temperatures are much closer, and here it's actually hotter and then cools off for this one. And again, it's that way here. It's a hot one as well. Yeah, that makes sense because it's going through the radiator and cooling off. Again, I find that pretty interesting that the ambient and boiling are pretty similar, or room temp and boiling are pretty similar. But again, you got that these two are almost the same, but this one there's a temperature difference where the room temperature one was cooler. Makes me think I need more radiator. And actually, now that I'm running the fan on the big radiator, this temperature gap is getting much larger. This is staying hot and this is cooling off. So this must be inputting straight from the big radiator, which is passively cooling more than these guys do actively. So, isn't that funny? Alright, we're back to 72. So, this is accurate. Alright, so, yeah, the temperature did continue to drop, and I even got the lowest temperature with that big fan running, 79 Fahrenheit. In fact, the fan just got turned off, and we're low temperaturing at barely tapping 80. But we're hanging around 82, and it was staying on 79 before. So, yeah, big radiator make big difference.